G'day, just here at camp. Thought I'd take you for a walk around and show you what's happening. I'm working as a cook and a roller operator in the middle of, I don't know where I am, in the middle of somewhere or another, in the Douglas Daly region, which is on a government road off of Ulu Road, O-O-L-L-O-O, in the Northern Territory, Australia. It is the 3rd of October 2013 and it's a very hot, humid day in paradise. Good. I'll give you a bit of a look around. This is where we are at the moment. As you can see, there's a whole lot of not very much. It's our pit. Boys are doing a road on just before the horizon, resealing it and everything before the wet season comes in. She's fairly sparse around here. The only thing around here is snakes and kangaroos. Millions and millions of cows, well, wallabies, everywhere, and cows. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cows, which are Brahmas. They're originally from South Africa, Asia. So they do very well here in the extreme conditions. It's extremely wet during the wet season and extremely dry during the dry season. So they do very well. What can I tell you about? She's a fairly basic camp. As far as bush camping is concerned, this is probably a fairly good setup. It's an old trailer there. It's got generator room in the front, bathrooms, 3 showers, and the back 3 toilets. Everything's run by generator. There's actually a couple of what they call dongers, the little shipping containers that have been converted just to a single room. They put a couple of windows in it and a door, and they call it a donger. They've got an aircon. The power doesn't work on the switches. There's no lights or anything like that. But after doing 15-hour day, you just want to go to bed and go to sleep anyway. You're not interested in staying up reading. I work contracted to work between 10 and 12 hours a day. Been doing quite a few 15-hour days, just because they need me on the roller as well to try and get the roads finished very, very quickly. This middle trailer here, beautiful setup. On the gooseneck's a bedroom, next 2 doors are the kitchen, and the next 2 doors along 2 other bedrooms. This trailer here, this ends of the wash house, was an old toilet and my shower. It's our washing up table. It's got 2 lots of bunk beds in it and a bit of a kitchen. Found some bread crates around, and the boys wash their own plates and everything up after each meal. That's our breakfast and our lunch table. We've got no shade here, so I've just moved all the seats around here for lunchtime because this will be the only little bit of shade. There's a little tiny bit along the stretch. This is that blue container, is our drinking water. It's brought out from Darwin. The big one's full of diesel, and the 2 IBCs at the front are just full of water from down the crocodile infested swamp creek, and the boys bring it up in the water cart and top it up each night. This is our dining room. I just moved the chairs to there, and I've just made some pinwheels. So with some bread, I'm just waiting to do the second rise. Try and put them in the oven. I'll give them another, well, look at that, probably another quarter of an hour. Yeah, we leave our light on at the moment. Yellow light doesn't attract insects as much because everything blows up here. We've lost all our lighting. They're eating in the dark a fair bit of time. The boys I cook breakfast at 6, and I'm normally finished up by 8 o'clock at night. Boys have breakfast, the breakfast is at 6 o'clock. So I start at 5 o'clock, have breakfast on the table at 6, and I finish at about 8 o'clock at night. What else? And that's 7 days a week for 2 weeks, and then we get 2 days off, and then back for another 2 weeks. So yeah, if you're a townie or a bit prissy, this is not the place for you. If you like everything clean and beautiful and just so, this ain't the place for you. You're always covered in dirt and everything's red, everything's dusty, it's hot, you're always sweaty, and you just got to make do. There's a really, really good group of guys out here. You don't have the right attitude. If you're all whingy and negative and everything, then not only are you going to be miserable, but you're going to make everybody else feel really shit too. So stay away from bush camps. But if you love a bit of an adventure and you don't mind freaking chipping in and doing your bit, you'll love it. I like it. They're the most incredible, this is mine, our clothesline. You got to beat the frickin' cows. The cows eat the blinking washing every day, and they've eaten most of my pigs. You see here, everything is mutilated. Alright, that's what they do to my pigs. And cows eat them. Yeah, she's a bit sparse. Birds live. There's a bird here that lives under the ground. It's got quite a substantial hole, and it must be going for a few metres. They are. Tried to poke big long things in there, and they just keep disappearing. Just for the bird off. The snakes are coming out now, so I won't be doing that anymore. Anyway, that's what we're doing here in Ulu. So, catch you later. Have fun, and I'll see you next time. But if you want a job cooking in the bush for the bush boys, then you like adventure and you like incredible sunrises and sunsets, and you normally work with a fairly good group of blokes, you can improvise, because your food only comes out when you come out once a fortnight. And if you run out, you run out. You've just got to learn to make do and change things and alter stuff and fix stuff. If something breaks, you just fix it. You don't go disturbing the boys going, oh, can you come and fix that for me? Can you come and change that? You need to be able to do it yourself. So, yeah. Oh, it won't be too far away. I'll have to put my pinwheels in the oven. What's it, 20 to 10? I'm going to do that. I'm going to put my feet up for 10 minutes and then go down and jump on the roller for an hour and give the boys a hand. So, anyway, have fun. See you later.